Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So last time we were raided. It was a small raid, just a few pirates. They didn't get very far, didn't do much damage. I don't even think any of our colonists were injured during the raid. We weren't able to take any prisoners either, though. We ended up killing all the characters that we shot at. We're basically caught up on our food production. We're starting to get in some crops lately. Fruits and vegetables to work on our food. I just set a bunch of hunting to be done, which will catch us up on our meat storage as well. What we are running behind on quite a bit is steel, surprisingly, instead of components. Components was the big thing, but I have set several areas to be mined, and I think I have a couple of people that are prioritized on mining. I know Kasky for sure. I was thinking Merc possibly was another one. So that is good. Looks like we do have some people going out to go hunting. Getting some of that done. Looks like this cougar is having a little bit of a feast on the dead guy here, which I've forgotten to strip and hasn't been cremated yet. I think all of these people are set to be stripped. I think whenever they cremate them, though, the clothes are discarded to the side anyways. It looks like we have quite a bit of space to fill up here as far as the tailoring bench goes. This piece of work that Crystal started is still here. I'm really thinking about putting a dumping stockpile here for unfinished clothes. I was thinking that I set this one to hold unfinished tailoring projects as well. And it's probably going to take me a little while to find it. There it is. Yeah. This is set to hold it also. Crystal. I still can't ask him to move these things. And I'm pretty sure if I ask him to tailor here, he's going to try to pick up new textiles to work on. Yeah, he's going for something totally different. So for some reason... Oh. Well, if I just cancel it, it'll disappear and turn back into pigskin. So that's perfectly fine with me. I feel like Talia will probably pick this up and use it whenever she gets around to it. I could probably delete that stockpile then and not worry about it. So that's cool. I didn't realize I could just click on it, cancel it, and it would recycle all the stuff. That's good to know. One of the drop pod launchers is built. Go ahead and fill them up. I feel like I might as well. I'm not sure what the purpose would be to put less in there. I guess if I really planned out the trip really well, I would know how much fuel, and that way I wouldn't be wasting any, because I imagine once the drop pods get launched, it would hold all of the fuel there. So if I was going less than 66 tiles away, it wouldn't make sense to have 66 tiles worth of fuel in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That might be 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at least 35, 36 squares worth. Capybara has become self-tamed. I can't imagine that they're going to be useful for anything. Yeah, he's incapable of hauling. So I'll probably either sell him or slaughter him later on. Should be fine. So I was saying 35, 36 tiles. Let's bring it down where it's going about. Let's go for 38, just in case the ones further south are a little bit further away. I'm not sure exactly who we're going to try to shoot for. We'll go for 38 for now. I think it started at 33, so that's not too far off. And I don't know what work priority would govern fueling these or not, so I don't know for sure. I think that I can drop transport pods, yeah, right there. Once again, we're short steel, but we can work on that, it's fine. Oh boy. We have a group of Mechanoids. They really like popping up on this one corner right next to our base. It's possible that they will break into the side, but it's most likely that they'll come around. Let's go ahead and restrict all the animals right away. The scyther might get up here fast enough to take out some of the animals, but the centipedes will certainly be too far away to do so. Some of our people are outside of the colony, so I am going to have to call them back. Looks like Kasky's out to do something and Nicole is already outside. Talia and Inji are both trying to go do something. So let's get everybody here. Drafted up and back here. Running it down to a 1 right now. We'll get everybody set up and see how we do. Putting Crispal up closer a little ways so that he can get some better shots off. I believe Merc is a pretty decent shot. Kasky is not very good. I wouldn't mind putting her up front here. And Itini is asleep. He's kind of a terrible shot, I would say, because of his problems here. Dementia and the permanent gunshot injury. This consciousness affects shooting accuracy quite a bit, I believe. Okay, it looks like they're all moving around, which is good. It's definitely ideal. We have this turned on, but unfortunately this hasn't been built yet. I think it was because of lack of steel. I'm absolutely certain that's the case. So the next batch of steel that we mine out, I'm going to see if I can get Talia to prioritize the turret. But that's neither here nor there. Nothing we can do about it right now. The scyther's coming in. It's getting nailed pretty far out though, so that's good. Even Cristobal got a hit from that distance. Okay, it's been taken down. I'm gonna see if we can get this these parts removed real quick before the centipedes get here. Yeah, they're way over here at the corner, so we should have enough time. I might even get Lee drafted up and over here to grab the parts and take them back. Where's Itini? Telescoping. Yeah, these are good melee weapons, but they're also decent sales price. And the fact that we were able to get both of them off of this guy is pretty valuable. Okay, cooler is broken down. Oh, she failed catastrophically, so that's a little bit sad. But we did get one of them, so that is good. Itini is eating. For some reason, the animals are all hanging around here. That's probably because of this. It's been a while since we were taming very many animals, so I just wasn't paying attention to that, to be honest. So hopefully they will return to the safety zone. There they go. The rat and the capybara I'm not too worried about, but everybody else needs to hang out in the safety. Okay, here they come. These guys are tough, as we know. So it is not going to be easy to take them down. Even with everybody firing, it's going to take a little bit of time. Thankfully, they are going for the turret there, it looks like. Alright, should be down. Excellent. Inji's taken off to go have a smoke. Alright, we've taken out a piece of the wall here, and here it looks like. So I'll have to get those replaced, but that's fine. Took out some more of the wall there. Okay. Now once again, they all undrafted themselves. That throws me off every time it happens. Really surprises me. So we'll get all these suckers shut down. That was about as successful as the Mechanoids' last attack, which I am exceedingly pleased with. There we go. Alright, we got a capybara going crazy. Inji is no longer binging, which is good. Let's just see if we can get multiple people hunting. Nope. Only one person can hunt them at a time. Let's just get all three of these guys drafted up and over here. As soon as it enters the range, Itini should start shooting, and hopefully these guys are up here to back him up as soon as they can be. Let's move them all a little bit closer to each other here. Alright. Okay. So that's good. Yep, everything turned up decently well. I'll get the animals back to their areas. There we go. So they'll be allowed to roam a little more freely. We still have some Mechanoids in storage here from the last attack that they had. Both of these benches have bills to disassemble. So that will be done as soon as somebody gets around to it, I'm sure. We need steel. We need steel. Yeah. So, plasteel we don't need. All these textiles we don't need. I don't think we have anyone that's high enough crafting to craft medicine. Yeah, it still takes medicine of 6, crafting of 3. I don't even know if Anna has that. Nope, crafting of 2 only. Not a high enough medicine there. Not even close to high enough medicine there. Seedlings has none of the skills. Stole isn't high enough of crafting, but he's got plenty of medicine skill. I keep thinking that Lee was a decent medic, but I think that was Huang. Merc's incapable of medicine. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have anybody who's able to make medicine. We only have 18 left, which is not very spectacular. I was kind of thinking about doing some bionic replacements for people, but without good quality medicine, I'm a little hesitant. We do have 12 Glitter World medicine. I'm sure if I unforbade that and used it during operations, we would have an excellent chance of being successful. Yeah, medical potency 160%. Higher medical potency improves chances of a doctor treating wounds properly, reduces the chances of failure during surgery. Yeah. I wish that this could have an effect on permanent brain injuries, because I would love to get Crystal back up to 10 of 10 from his brain. Yeah, replacing his right eye and either one of his hands, arms, would be an improvement on what he's got right now. Because he has the one bionic leg, and his movement's only weakened instead of poor, like all these other. If I gave him a bionic eye, I'm sure his sight would still be 80% rather than 100. But yeah, hearing would be low, consciousness is going to stay low. So poor Cristobal with his brain injury is in kind of a bad way. There's nothing that I can do with Stoll. I could give him a bionic leg, I guess, to improve his movement, but that's about it. Nothing you could do with ribs or ears. Talia has muscle parasites. I completely forgot about those. I think Inji has them too. Yeah. So Talia is waiting to be treated, but right now nobody's getting on that. I figured Anna would go there immediately. Oh, Stoll's on his way. Where's he at? Oh my gosh. He's run all the way out to where the drop pods dropped that medicine at. And brought back 1 medicine to take care of her. I was pretty sure it was in this area, but I could be wrong. Well, she has been treated, so that's good. As far as I know, that just has to be treated a certain number of times before it's finally done. But she does have a bionic eye there. Her movement's slow. That must be because she got stoned. Oh, and the muscle parasites, of course. So Talia's in pretty good shape overall. Anna's right eye has a burn scar. Her sight is poor. She doesn't do any kind of shooting, so I'm not really worried about it. Seedlings is in a really rough way. Improving her sight would be beneficial because she is one of our best shots out of the whole colony, 14. So that would be a good use of one of the eyes. Angie here has a scratch on her shoulder, which isn't anything significant really. Decreases her manipulation slightly, but aside from that, it's not that much. Okay, we got the computer core. Let's go for the antimatter propulsion. We'll get that researched and out of the way. We're still working on these pods, so I am looking forward to getting the ships built. but I don't care to get it done immediately. I think we said 38 on that other one. That's what we set it for. Yes. 87 fuel. 86. Just make sure they've all got 87 fuel there. Whoa! Power outage took out our trade beacon there. All of our stored energy is dissipated. So we're gonna have to check. Yeah, it blew out a huge amount of power circuitry. Or no, it might have just blown out that one and the trade beacon was connected from a distance. Yeah. So that'll still connect. Took the light out here. I think Crystal and Ingie are the only two that are asleep right now. So they should be getting on those fires here. Hold the doors open. So that the temperature can escape. Let's try and keep these people outside though, to start out with. Did I tell Anna to go extinguish a fire somewhere else? Yep, stole. Can extinguish this one. I'm surprised, I didn't think that that would catch on fire, to be honest. Any and all of this stuff can burn though. I'm worried about the bionic parts. Wow. Temperature inside here is skyrocketing. Crucible should probably move out. I realize that they have to put out the fire inside before it burns everything, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the temperature is just insane inside here. I feel like nobody should be in here right now. Until some of these walls burn down. Which is unfortunate. But that's just the way it is. This doesn't make any sense to me. With this being unroofed and both of these doors open, the fire should not be bringing the temperature up this high. We're going to lose all of our bionics and a few other useful things. So that's really unfortunate, but I just don't want to risk having anybody inside there dying while this is all going on. Everybody here is already burnt except for these three. So it's just not worth it to send them in there. Oh, Ingie's decided to run in. It's not what we want, as I just said. Yeah, the temperature is going down because some of these walls are burning down. So that is fine. I feel like they're going inside. They are. Let's come stand here. Stand over here. Gasky, come on down here. Anna's trying to go inside now. Or over here, actually. Fine. Oh, Crispal's trying to go in now. Kind of micromanaging them just because I don't want them to catch on fire here. Like I said, it's unfortunate because we've lost a lot of stuff. Okay, the temperature is normalized now, so they can get inside there and put some more out. Man, losing those bionics is pretty terrible. We still have quite a bit of the silver though, so that's good. Okay, and then under miscellaneous here, we've got to put another trade beacon down. Oh, I already did that. That's good. Ugh. That's a real pain. I'm glad we were able to keep the Persona core. I think there's a couple more of them laying around. There are. So we could even sell those off, get a bunch of money from those, and use that money to replace some of the bionics. I know there's one up here. I'm just not seeing it right now. Maybe it got destroyed while we were shelling the ship or something like that. I don't think that's the case though, because I don't think that the ship broke down until after. So maybe it got burnt up already. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. It should have only been minor burns on people just from being too close to the fire in a hot room, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully they end up being okay. I wish I could find this silly medicine down here and just send somebody to gather it up. Because they keep running out here, but they don't need to be. Okay, it's up in this direction. Yep, just haul all of this medicine, please. There we go. 45 medicine, wow. That's a crazy amount of medicine there. So now we've got over 50, I think. Yeah, 63. Incredible. Ugh, Crystal's got a neck infection. Go ahead and bed rest yourself, Crystal. Be patient. Oh, so Talia still has parasites. Angie still has parasites. So I'll leave them as ones as well. I think Stoll just tended to Crystal. He did. And his immunity's already catching up there. So he should end up being fine. That's good. Lee has just decided to eat some raw berries for some reason. Says that he wants to go chat, but I'm going to send him out to haul berries for a while. Stoll as well. I think we'll get some more hauling done here. Because we do have a bunch of materials just sitting around. Oh, don't want that exact same one. And Merc, you're trying to eat raw berries by themselves? I don't understand that. They shouldn't be prioritized eating raw foods. Unless we just don't have enough people cooking meals. It looks like our meal stocks are pretty low, which surprises me. Right at the beginning of this episode, I'm pretty sure I was saying how we were catching up on that. I'm clearly mistaken. I feel like we have the supplies for it. I just must have had people prioritizing other work and stuff. Angie and Talia are deciding to eat pemmican. Angie's gonna go cheer up Crystal. She was going for a walk, but she can walk to collect berries. Should be fine. Yeah, we definitely have the animals here. They just need to be butchered. We do have... oh wow. 4 and 11, that's pretty terrible. I had no idea that our food supply was so short. Okay, the cougar was trying to munch on human corpses, but her stomach didn't tend to agree with that. Stole's gathering up some cloth, which is fine. Maybe we have him haul some more berries in. Seedlings, I do want that research done, but go ahead and haul in some more berries. Group of travelers are passing by, that's good. It's always interesting to see them. So who do we have as cooks? Just Crucible and Anna are the two main ones. Nicole and Ingie, I'm going to bump them up to 1s again, just to make sure that there's always people trying to cook. A turkey is attacking? That's madness. Caskie, why are you fleeing from a turkey? Be a man, woman. There you go. Good job. Excellent work. Okay, so we do need them out there hunting because we continually need to improve shooting skills. It looks like they're getting pretty good. A 6 for Nicole and 7 for Ingie. And since they're also cooks, I'm going to bring them down to get that done because we certainly need to. All of these animals need to be butchered, and I'm pretty sure cooks do that as well. Crucible's really doing good bed resting. He should be fine by now. So I'm going to bring him back down to a 2 and a 3. Ingie's wanting to have a break risk. Moderate pain, lots of rotting corpses, tired, sick. 8 insect meat. That's an interesting description. Maybe I should prevent insect meat being used in meals. And that's probably why they left all these insects just to rot. Alright, well, we're gonna get these beavers hunted, and that's gonna be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, want to catch the next one, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting if you would, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists you might be interested in. I thank you for any time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.